Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is more of Farm Manager 2021, the most relaxing game that nobody can lose. It's just completely impossible to lose this game, and yet somehow I'll probably find a way to do it, but I don't think even I can lose at Farm Manager 2021. Hang on as usual, I have to tell YouTube what the heck we're doing around here. Otherwise it thinks I'm playing Roblox. Roblox? I don't know if we ever settled that debate, but otherwise it thinks it's playing that very, very silly game that all the 12-year-olds are playing. So hang on, we are in fact playing Farm Manager. There we go. Okay, thank you, YouTube. All right, go about your business, please. I'll update more of you later when I feel like it. Okay, back to work, back to work. Now, I know we said that we were going to go... Fitz, welcome, welcome, welcome. I know we said we were going to go full-on into production and get factories and going, and then I thought, you know what? Goats. So we're probably going to be doing some goats around here in the very, very near future. Specifically, probably right here. Do I have any room? That is not what I wanted. Do I have any room... No, I'm going to need another worker building. Hurley, welcome, welcome. Fail sleep, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm not just talking to myself for 2 hours. Thank goodness. I hate it when I do that. Okay, I'm going to need some things. I'm also trying out a new set of eyewear that is like crazy, super amazingly anti-blue glare kind of thing. And this is my first like minutes using it, so I'm kind of still adjusting to how things look and how my eyes are working like this. So if I'm a little weirder than usual anyway, forgive me on that. So I want to get goats, because if we go into production, goat's cheese sells way better than cow cheese does. And I'm pretty sure I can get right into goat technology. Small shed, yeah, goats, there we go. Goats, let's get some goats going on here. So, which is, yeah, there's your door right there. So give me that, and give me another one of those. We're going maximum goats. Okay, maximum goats. That's what we're doing today. I'm going to need some people to work there, and of course I'm going to need some goats, so we'll have to have a bit of a think about that as we go along. But yeah, I do want to get into production, but the one annoying thing about Farm Manager 2021, which is just frankly weird, is that one production building can only do one thing. Mel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Can only do one thing. So, like, I can only make yellow cow's cheese. They can't produce anything else in the building. Speaking of which, are we researching anything right at this exact moment? Because I feel we should be doing things like that. So, no, that's not what I want at all. Let's go back to that. Now, we should totally be researching things, and I don't remember... No, I don't think we are. I don't think we are at all. Royscat, Bobcat, welcome, welcome, welcome. So what could I be doing? What's good? That's 10K, reduces the price of buildings by 30%. Ooh, but minimum price up by 20%. That's just more money in my pocket right there. And I'm going to take more money in my pocket. Production buildings can do two things. Oh, perhaps I was mistaken. I often am. That would not surprise me at all if I were mistaken about that. Let's get a couple of animal folk in here. So manufacturing, animals. Yeah, you're basically fine. And then who else is good with, you know, cows and goats and things of that nature? Orchards, plants, orchards, endurance. You all kind of suck, don't you? Okay, well, we'll just go on one, and then I'll just get another building going when we feel like it. So, no, I don't want to hire anyone. No. Have you gone off and done something else, you very silly person? Now I've got to hire somebody else for this. That was wrong of you. Now I'm going to have to come over there and discipline you. Animals. Wow, you're really good at animals, actually. Yeah, you can totally go. I've got space everywhere. No, be in house number 5. Everybody likes house number 5. Spikelow Girl, welcome, welcome, welcome. Willow, welcome, welcome, welcome. It was an update. Ah, gotcha. Okay. All right. Find it cheaper to make a new building, saves on staff. Okay, good. So I probably played this before that update, and I haven't really poked around since. Yeah, sorry. You're going to cows, and we're going to buy... Well, cows. I actually mean goats. How many fit in here? 10? Well, let's get 5, and then they'll make more. And then you can have all the things that you have there, and I'm sure I'll get a notification immediately if we don't have something. All right, so there's my goats going on. Goat milk will sell well, too. Speaking of which, oh, what's your problem now? You don't have straw. No, you probably don't, actually. You probably don't. Okay, let's get some of that. Just get, I don't know, like 2,000 units of straw and call it a day. There we go. Thank you. All right, get out of that and get out of that. 13 days on the training left. That is fine. You know who you should hire? Alicia and Ashton. My desktop and both monitors died. Oh, dear. Oh, that's not good at all. That's not very fun. That would leave me largely impotent to lose. Well, I technically... No, I'd actually be... No, I only have the 2 No, you're that's not bad. That's not good. That's not good, Willow. That's all I can say about that. That is just simply not good. Are these my goats showing up? Yes, those are my goats showing up. Okay, we have achieved goatdom. And here, do we have a new animal person that we might be able to put into here? Endurance, plants, machines, plants, orchards. Does no one want to work with goats? Here, you'll work with goats. Okay, you can go in house number 5. All right, there you go. You're in house number 5 now. And you are going to have some goats. So have 5 goats. And there we go. And then have all the food that you need for the things. And you'll have some really good goat's milk cooking along fairly quickly. Watching this from space, Dances with Sheep. Just in case Dances with Sheep was not here yesterday, no spoilers, please, on Starfield. No, I don't want to know anything about the game, not even basic mechanics or character customization. I would like to enjoy that quite freely, especially when all the new gear comes in. I got the new monitor yesterday. Oh my god, it's so exciting. It's so gorgeous. I mean, you just want to look at it. You don't even want to do anything with it. You just want to look at it. And it is, I believe, Dances with the Sheep, the exact same one you got. I believe it's the exact same version as what you have. So, and I haven't even gotten out of the box. Mrs. Dave and I picked it up last night, and I have not even taken it out of the box yet because I just didn't have time when we got home, frankly. I might take it out tomorrow. We'll kind of see how things go. You know what? You could have... Actually, I might put some decoratives there. Might be some decoratives over there. Yes, no, there's many. Mel, were you not here yesterday? You might have not been here yesterday. Yeah, the upgrades are coming. So I finally pulled the trigger on all the things I said I wanted for like the past 6 months, but I'm not as good to myself as everyone else is. And even though everyone else, which is primarily Mrs. Dave, said, yeah, you can go ahead and do that. It took me a long time to actually pull the trigger. But yeah, everything's on its way. Some things I already have, including, as I said, the monitor. Did you get the fancy arm? Yes. Short answer, yes to that, Mel. The longer answer is I'm still kind of negotiating in my head how this is all going to work out. Because there's going to be 3 monitors for 2 PCs. This is how this is going to go. And the monitor that I just picked up yesterday ain't no small thing. Okay, it's a 34-inch monitor. It's a 34-inch monitor. So I had a initial idea, and honestly, that monitor was kind of almost a last-second thing. I had a completely different monitor in mind, which was much smaller. So I was going to have 3 monitors right next to each other. That's not going to work with. I wanted to do 2 monitors on one arm. And that won't work anymore. I don't have the space. They're not going to extend long enough. So the long version of the short story, and again, the short story was yes, I did get the arm. I don't have it yet, but it's on its way. It's on delivery. Oh, plastic swans. Oh, thank you so very, very much. Oh, thank you. You guys are so awesome. Entertaining me for weeks with so many Planet videos. I imagine you just must like turn on the video and then immediately start slamming your head against the wall. And then because you're like an expert, you're one of when I in Planet Zoo, when I play Planet Zoo and I talk about like channels that I'm aware of that are like complete experts in Planet Zoo, I'm thinking of you and a couple of others, but I'm thinking of you. And I imagine you must just go, oh my god, Dave's got a new Planet Zoo video. Let me get the aspirin ready because I'm going to start slamming my head against the wall immediately. Oh, you know what I did want to get going this year? Orchards. Yeah, I really wanted to put some orchards together. We won't see them this year. That we won't get any crops from them this year, but we will next year. So we may as well get something cooking here. So I would like this, and I would like that to be both orchards. Let me just run some roads real quick here. But thank you, Plastic Swans. That is awesome. You are contributing not just to coffee, but for the great upgrade, really. The path to 10K. The path to 10K, that's what we're calling it. When I got my 2 27-inch ones, I thought it was too much, but I put the arm in the corner of my desk and negotiate all into my tiny space. I have a desk that will accommodate all this. It's just that my initial plan won't work anymore. I had a very clear idea in my head of what it was going to look like, and it simply won't. Ooh, apricots, those will be good. Yeah, let's do apricots in there. I'm going to need so many more workers for this. And then what else, what could we put in here? Apples? Yeah, I mean, that's cool. How about cherries? Those, actually, those don't sell very well. Do apples, then. We'll just have a nice little apple orchard. Okay, what do you need? Because I know you need a machine. Diseased field. Are you guys on that? Oh, it's one of the greenhouses. Oh, somebody will take care of that. That's fine. That's fine. Massive orchards. I'm keeping everything kind of close to the chest here. What's your problem again? Still diseased fields. Yeah, I'm aware of that. You just told me that one. We can get into bigger stuff later. There's no hurry. We ain't going anywhere. We ain't going anywhere. Slamming a head against the wall is something to rock your face off. It is. You're right. You're right. Seeing how your brain is ticking and the conclusions you come to. Yeah, that's where I figure the headbanging comes into. I figure people must watch, like you, who is an expert in Planet Zoo, must watch Planet Zoo and go, how is he coming up with these ideas? What game does he think he's playing? I just sort of assume that's what people are doing. I'm going to hire more people because specifically a couple for orchards would not be nice. Would not go amiss, rather. Would not go amiss. I cannot speak English today. As a reminder, I talk for 5 hours a day for my job, so sometimes when I come home, I can't speak English. Stupidly bought a 4K monitor, my frame rate died. Oh dear. Oh, that's no good. I bought a really, really nice monitor. I hope that doesn't happen to me. I am getting a really, really nice PC to accompany it. Hopefully the two will be friendly. I'm gonna give the new monitor a test drive with the existing PC. I have a feeling I will not even get close to its full benefits, but we'll give it a shot. Alright, so you guys you do not have the things you need. You need another tractor, don't you? You need a specific, actually you just need an orchard tractor. I don't think I have room for that. Let me put up another, another garage. So how about we did just like orchardy stuff over here. Just orchard things live in this neck of the woods, and bring that down to here. Okay, so what did you need again? You need an orchard tractor. Okay, I will get you one of those. Sure. Yep, orchard tractor, buy new. Thank you very much. Pop that guy right there. Okay, what else do you need? Because I know you need a lot of things. You need an orchard planter. Yeah, you sure probably do. So you can plant things in the orchard. There you go. Now you're off cultivating. That part's good. Now what do you need? You need an fertilizer? Oh, not enough staff. Oh, okay. That we can probably cope with. That we can do just fine with. Your new PC should be able to handle. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. I don't think the current one will. I mean, I think it'll work. I just don't think I'm going to get the real idea of what this monitor can do. It's so gorgeous. It's so absolutely gorgeous. It's just stunningly beautiful. I don't even want to play anything on it. I just want to look at it. What is the problem here with the food? What are we out of? Not enough carrots. Okay, we'll buy some carrots then. I don't know, buy like 1,000 carrots and then stop talking at me. While I'm here, actually, I should sell stuff. I bet I've got a ton of stuff to sell. Yep, I do. Gooseberries and strawberries and what are those? Black currants. A whole bunch of honey can go. All of the fish can go. 9,000 units of milk can go out the door and 4,000 eggs. Okay, there's a quick $82,000. That makes up for a whole lot of the money I just spent there. Whole lot of the money. Lease the machines. Yeah, I never do that. I always buy them outright. I can't help it. Oh, people. Right, I need people. That's what I needed. So let's hire some more people here. So what have I got room for here? 3. Give me somebody maybe who's good with machines. I don't really have a lot of those. So manufacturing, orchard, animals, orchards. Okay, well, nobody's good at that, so you may as well be good at orchards. Maybe somebody wants to refresh? No. All right, we'll check back in a sec. I'm sure that'll work itself out just fine. Everything is fine. Everything is absolutely fine. Don't sell carrots you just bought. I don't think I did. Did I sell the carrots I just bought? That sounds like something I do. I mean, you're not wrong. That sounds like exactly something I do. Did I sell those carrots? No, they're here. Oh, no, those are fodder beets. Did I accidentally just sell the carrots I just bought? Maybe. You know what? While I'm here, I'll just sell some fish and milk. Ew, that sounds disgusting when you put the... There we go. My carrots just showed up. Okay, the carrots are here. I will not sell them. I will not sell them at all. This seems to have rectified itself, so that's good. Maybe just one more big field of something I haven't quite figured out yet. And then what if I got room for 2 more? Anyone good with machines? Yeah, there you go. Ella, you exist. Sure, go over here. There you go. May as well flesh it out. Give me one more. How about maybe somebody good with... Nah, what do I really want? Plants would always be good. You know what? I'll come back to that idea, he says optimistically. You'd be surprised how many people don't think to do that. I often don't think to do that, and then sometimes I remember to do that, and it does work. It works like a champ. Hang on, coffee. There we go. Okay, where do we like? 15 minutes in, I'm starting to become accustomed to the new glasses now, the new anti-blue glare glasses. Putting them on the first couple of seconds, I was feeling a little bit of motion sickness, but now I'm getting used to it. So good. Glad I didn't get those and then I can't wear them. What could I be doing with my time right now? I've got the money to put up the manufacturing thing. I don't have the staff for it right now. I'd have to figure out another staff building. But how much, like, are those things? So, what do we got? Craft brewery. What's the milk one? Yeah, milk processing. Yeah, wow, geez, with all those... You know what? I should wait 5 more days, because that's going to be 10% cheaper. Yeah, don't buy it now. Don't buy it now. Be Misty, welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't buy it now, because if I wait 5 more days, that will be 10% cheaper. And it's already pretty cheap as it is. Okay, so we will definitely get into milk production today. What could I be doing in the meantime? Could I get... I wonder if I could get a small... Because this is colza over here, right? Yeah, I should get the other... Whatever the other honey thing is that I don't immediately remember. Can I run a road from here? Yeah, not really going to be enough space for anything, is there? No, I could actually probably fit another house in there. That would be the smartest thing to do. So put that like this. No, no, no. I liked it the first time. There we go. Put that down there. That's probably a much smarter way to be spending my time. It's not an old computer. It's like 3 years old. Just replaced the graphics card. Oof. Oof. 3 years old. Well, for your level of use, 3 years old might not be much. 3 years old would be an antique in my world. What was that? What did I come in here for? This? Oh, no, not the fish farm. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Do we have anyone who's... Actually, I could start hiring for manufacturing now. I could start hiring for that. How about just somebody who's basically okay with any sort of tractors? There we go, Madison. You're in, kid. Good. Welcome to the team, Madison. Welcome to the team. Does it power on at all? Because if it does, your graphics card could be what's dead. Oh, this sounds very, very technical. This sounds far above my pay grade. What do you need now? What is your problem? You seem to be fine. What is your problem? You seem to be fine. Okay, you're probably just waiting on a tractor because we only have the one of them. And that's probably the only one we're going to have. So, kind of sucks to be you, basically. Is what I'm saying with that. How long till, what did I plant over here? Oh, yeah, cucumbers. Oh, those kill it in the market. Absolutely kill it. 3 days till another 10% discount on my things. Yeah, it's kind of letting everything tick by here. All right, let's get that going on. How are the cows? Goats, rather. Those are different than cows. Those are goats. Those are, in fact, goats. Ooh, I could sell some stuff. Sure, we brought in something that I could be getting rid of. Yeah, bunch of milk, bunch of fish, eggs, honey. Yeah, get rid of that. I'll make more goat's milk in a sec. It's not much, but it's a quick 7,000. I'll take a quick 7,000. We're going to put in the old graphics card to check that later today, but the monitors are toast. Yeah, that's no good. I mean, if there's an upside, not that you really want this, but I mean, monitors can be inexpensive if you want them to be. They're not going to be very good, but they can be inexpensive. So I suppose that's a bit of a win. Yes, many, many upgrades coming to the House of Dave here. Many upgrades. I'm very excited about all of them. Training is finished. Excellent. Let's get some production going on then. So, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, production and milk. All right, where's your door here? There we go. Put that guy right there. Okay, right there. And let's get some people hired for this nonsense. That'll go up fairly quickly. And then we can start getting into goat's cheese production. And possibly cow cheese production at the same time. Because I was under the illusion this entire time that you could only do one thing at a time. Because that's the way it was the first time I played this. Apparently that is not the way anymore. Why don't I get another field going just to stagger things a little bit and always have something coming in? Got this whole other side of the map. I should probably start using it. What could I be... Well, who cares? Anything, really. Let's just get something going on here. What's your problem? Oh, do I not have enough to do that? Because I just spent a ton of money. That's possible. I can build here, right? No, yeah, this is totally my land. Totally my land. Never mind. Never mind. No, everything is fine. Alright, maybe I actually don't have enough money to do that. I did spend almost all of my money. I'm not going to lie about that. I did spend almost all of my money. Monitors would be the cheap fix. We replace the old graphics cards being wonky, so there might be something internally wrong with the computer itself. This sounds very bad. This sounds terrible. Add a production line, yes. Okay, I see what you're doing here, Mel. Yes, I can add a production line, but it's almost $500,000 to do it. Or $500,000, whatever those things are. Okay, so let's go goat's milk. Or rather, goat's cheese. No, that's cow cheese. Goat cheese. Yep, I want goat's cheese. So, where is that? Goats. Goats. Come to me, goats. There we go. Goat's milk to goat's cheese. Choose that one, please. And then let's get some people hired for this. So, no, I'll just go ahead and hire, frankly. Yeah, hire anyone who's good with production. What do you got? Manufacturing. There you go. You're in. And then somebody else. Ooh, who else? Oh, am I out of employees? I might be out of employees. Training required. Human resource specialist. Am I out of people? No, I don't think I am. No, I think everything's fine. I love goat cheese. Light Flame, welcome. Welcome. Oh, I think I'm building on the road. Oh, that was probably it. Yeah, you're probably right. I was probably just trying to do... Oh, never mind. Somebody's popped right in here. No, they haven't. No, they haven't, Dave. Okay, back to manufacturing. All right, Darcy, you're in. Oh, yeah. I don't know what I'm looking at with the training required human resource specialist. Maybe that's to reload it. That's probably it, to refresh this. And who else? Anyone good with any kind of manufacturing? No, those are bees. You can't manufacture bees. Bees manufacture themselves. Okay, well, there's 2 people in there to begin with. I can hire up to 150 people. You know, I love goat's cheese. I make goat's cheese. I have made goat's cheese several times in the past. It's delicious and frighteningly easy to make. Also frighteningly easy to mess up, too. When you mess it up, it's very easy to do that. I've lost whole batches right down the sink. Let me see if there's anyone else who's turned up who might be good at manufacturing. I'd love to see at least 3 people in here. There you go. Jackson, you're in, man. Look at you, kid. Lining up to make some goat's cheese. Okay. Well, now we just need the goats to be producing more. Or was it 75? Yeah, way more than I have now. I don't know what that little pop-up was. I think the pop-up was I needed training to be able to refresh the pool. What's your problem here? No more free orchard sprayer. Oh, we'll get one of those cooking along. Don't you even worry about that. He says optimistically, do I have enough money to afford an orchard sprayer? And where is orchard sprayer? Cultivator, little plow, orchard tractor. Do you want to do it? Oh, is it okay? Orchard. Yeah, I would like to buy you an orchard sprayer. I will happily buy you an orchard sprayer. Just take. Oh God, don't make me actually go to the thing and put in orchard sprayer. That's not how this works at all. You're supposed to just pull it right up for me. Orchard sprayer. There we go. How much is this nonsense? What am I paying here? 14 cents. Yeah, that's fine. $14,000. No problem. No problem. Pop that guy right there. Oh, Michelle. Oh, Michelle, you are a superstar. Oh. Wow, now I can really justify that last-second purchase to Mrs. Dave that I made last night. Thank you so much, Michelle. They'll be coming in dribs and drabs, so just because that particular amount happened to be sort of very close to something I got last night, one of them you should be seeing next week. So next stream, you should be seeing one of the new upgrades. Obviously, you won't ever actually see the monitor, although I'll put some pictures up in the Discord. Shameless self-promotion, link down below. I'll put some pictures up, but the final piece of the puzzle, which is the actual PC itself, won't be here for a couple of weeks. I don't think that comes until the 13th. And it's honestly, it's going to take me some days to figure out the changeover in some way, in terms of, you know, how I'm going to go from one piece of production to the other. I'm going to optimistically use the word seamlessly. It will not be seamless at all. Key this time is get those save files. Save stuff to the cloud, and then actually copy the save files as well, just in case, so we don't lose whole games like we did the last time with Project Hospital. Although it did give me an opportunity to come back to Project Hospital, which was more successful than my first Project Hospital series, so, you know, I got that going for me. But yeah, one of the, just again, Michelle, just because that particular amount happened to be about what I spent on something yesterday, one of the things will be up relatively soon, and by relatively soon, I mean next week. So thank you again, Michelle. You guys are all so awesome. I just the amount of support you guys provide is just mind-boggling sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, what are people doing? I have 675 kilograms of goat's cheese, and that sounds delicious. 1,000 fish. Honey, black currants, more fish, more eggs, cow's milk, don't sell the carrots. Yeah, there's a quick $82,000 right there. Good, that brings me up to a much more comfortable. Will you play Starfield? Personally, yes. On the channel, no. No, I will definitely play it myself. I don't own it yet. In fact, Starfield was one of the sort of trigger pulls of this entire upgrade, because I don't believe I can play Starfield on this PC. I don't think it'll happen. It's just not sufficient to do that. I can probably get away with it on my laptop, but not... In fact, it will probably play fine on my laptop, but not on this. So, will I play Starfield? Yes, absolutely. I'm very much looking forward. Very, very much looking forward to Starfield. But I would not put it on the channel for all of the obvious reasons. It's like day 2 of early access, and it's already been beaten to death on YouTube. I'm sure people have already finished the game. I'm sure somebody has figured out how to finish Starfield. And just, yep, we're done. And it's like day 2 of early access. Nothing I do with it, apart from me just being me, would impress anybody with Starfield. I'm loving Baldur's Gate 3. I love it so much I don't want to play it. I know, that sounds weird. But I love it so much that I take breaks from it, because otherwise I try to go through it too fast because it's so cool. I want to see everything, and then I'm moving way too fast through the game, and I just want to kind of slow down and take everything in. It's just such... The scope of Baldur's Gate 3 is just phenomenal. So same deal there. Happy to play it in my own time. Very happy to play it in my own time, but I wouldn't put it on the channel. Nothing I'm going to do with Baldur's Gate is going to impress anybody at all. Nor am I looking to be impressing anyone, but it would, you guys would dig it. You guys would dig it, hopefully. I mean, hopefully you guys would dig it. Nobody else is tuning into that. I did watch a review of someone who finished it. Yep, there you go. He's already finished it. Even the review codes were late. You know, in terms of like when I saw people on Twitter or Twix or Twixty or whatever it is right now. I don't even know what the thing is called. Saying, hey, I got a review code for this. Even that was only like a week or so before the game came out. But yeah, it's I'm sure people have already finished the game and mastered it and done challenge modes, and nothing I do with that will ever be new. So when I started this channel, I started it by playing Fallout 4, and I quickly realized that was the dumbest thing I've ever did, because everyone had done everything. Whatever idea I thought I had, somebody had done it 10 times better, and 100 other people had done it as well. I didn't watch it because I'm focused on BG3. Yeah, we're all... Baldur's Gate 3 is just... It's hard to describe how good Baldur's Gate 3 is. I saw somebody on Twixt or Twitter or Twexy or whatever the heck it is now, say that Larian should remake Baldur's Gate 2, and that would just make my head explode. I don't think they'd ever do it, but that would just be perfect, because Baldur's Gate 2 is still one of my favorite games of all time. I can't even count the number of hours I put into Exeter. I like that. 100% of game does not always mean they actually played the game. A lot of a game just playing it your way. No, true. Fail to sleep. And again, you guys would probably dig it. I'm sure I can, find something to amuse you guys in Starfield. But nobody else is going to watch it. And like we were talking about yesterday, growth is always the goal. No matter what I do, I'm trying as best I can to attract new people to the channel. Because once I get you guys, you don't leave generally. He says optimistically. How's this going here? Yeah, we're making a lot of goat's cheese. I should get something else going, because it's a shame to be wasting the season at this point. My only BG3 question: does the Guardian race matter at all? Oh, I don't think so. No, I don't think that matters squat. I don't think much matters out of that. I like the first time I did like the very, very early access a couple of years ago, I put a lot of thought into that, and I've never put thought into the Guardian ever again. I just sort of like randomize it a little bit, go, yeah, close enough. Great deal of thought into my character, no thought into the Guardian character. So I would say no. I would say no. No particular need to go over the top on that. Could I get in a small field here? And by small, I mean I don't even really know what I want to do with it, but a small field. What would I do with that? I don't know. Let's find out. I'm going to plant something and see what happens. So let's do... Oh, cabbages? Do people like cabbages? I just randomized it, spending too much time in the creation group. Yeah, that's what I did. I mean, the first time I did the first early access, I put a lot of thought and attention into it. And then I never put thought and attention to it again, because it doesn't really matter. I mean, maybe it matters down the road. I don't know. I'm still in Act 1. I'm still early in Act 1. I do have a tendency to re-roll, so there's kind of that too. Let's grow hemp. Let's get all American here. Let's grow some hemp in this. Had to look at their hairstyles, eye colors, and tattoos. Yeah, no, it's the level of customization is just phenomenal. That is only the second game ever that I am second game that I own where I've ever had to customize my character's genitals, and that's always an interesting surprise. Of course, Cyberpunk would be the other one. What is your problem here? What is the deal? No warehouse. You need a barn. Oh, okay. We can probably fix that. He says he can probably fix that. You don't have like unlimited money here, man. So, okay, thankfully this is not that expensive. So how about we pop this guy right here. Okay, that should solve your barn issue right there. Act 2 after 90 hours. Yeah, I think I'm like 50 hours in. And so when I first played Early Access, I got it to a point in Act 1 without actually finishing Act 1. And then I knew the release was actually coming up, so I stopped playing it. So with the release, obviously I re-rolled because that's what I do. And obviously there's a lot of new stuff there anyway, so I wanted to take advantage of that. And I'm past where I got the first time I played, but not... Actually, I say that. I'm actually pretty far past where I got the first time I played. But I'm still very heavily in Act 1. And I think I've done something horribly stupid, too, which is really exciting. Because I've gone without... I'm doing this without any spoilers, but, you know, I had 3 potential places I could go. I went to one of them, and I think it was a horrible mistake. Because even the guy said, like, you probably shouldn't go that way. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to go that way then. But it's so cool, and I keep dying, and I don't care because it's really fun to explore it. So it's such a good game. There's so... I was concerned, and I think Dances with Sheep will agree with me, because I think he made this exact same comment in chat like 2 years ago. I was concerned that this was just going to be DOS 3. And when it came out in early access, it was definitely DOS 3. This was absolutely Divinity Original Sin 3. They basically just copied themselves and called it a day. But they've done so much with this since then to make it a real Baldur's Gate game. Yes, there's a lot of Larian in there. But it's not Divinity Original Sin 3. Not even close. I'm not using the karmic dice and trusting the roll except for chests. I tell you, I go in with every advantage I can get on those tough dice rolls. I squeeze in every possible advantage. And it's tough to talk about it without doing a lot of spoilers, but a lot of it's in gear. You know, you can get a lot out of gear to get some advantages in what you're trying to do if you really specialize your people. You know, the thief is the thief, the fighter's the fighter, etc., etc. I think Karmic Dice is on by default. Yeah, it is on by default. I don't suppose they've ever actually fixed the edge panning, because that's the most annoying thing of all. Edge panning is my life. Edge panning is how I play games after I stop playing games for the channel. I live and die by edge panning, and they messed up edge panning after they fixed it in early access. That's the weird part. They fixed it in early access, and then they broke it again on release. It technically works, but only for a split second. So you can edge pan, but the second you go into any dialogue or cutscene or opening a chest or doing anything but frankly not edge panning, it stops edge panning. And then you have to go down to WASD and hit one of those and then start all over again. I like the cursor to be able to move to my other screen. Edge panning is an option. It's just an option that's broken. Frankly, it's just an option that does not work. Flat out does not work. Not properly, anyway. I mean, it will work for a split second, and that's about it. 1,200 kilograms of goat cheese. There's a quick $26,000. What did I buy there? Oats? Yeah, don't sell those. Those are animal food. Oh, summer is here. Okay, don't scare me like that, game. Don't be scaring me like that. I'm trying to sell some fish here. Okay. Yep, $91,000 back to me. Thank you very much. We won't be rolling in money this year, but we will be very, very comfortable going into the following year. So what do we got going on down here? We have produced many more goats. Many, many more goats have happened recently. Excellent. I should probably take a little bit of money and turn on the auto irrigation for a couple of these, just because it'll save so much time. The raspberries, so how much for this one? 14,000. Sure. You know what? That's a lot of time that they're going to not spend. Jensen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Doing what you do, spreading joy. Greetings from Norway. Well, greetings from wherever I am, which I believe is not Norway. Thank you. I'm so glad you like whatever this thing is that I'm doing here. And I'm very happy to have you here. I'm happy when anyone's here, frankly. I'm ecstatic when anyone's here. Feeling I might take a week off to play it. I'm playing it in dribs and drabs to really savor it. To me, Baldur's Gate 3 is like a really fine meal. So I traditionally, when I eat for function. Shove food in mouth. Food satisfied. Go. I eat like a caveman. I just shove things into my mouth until I am no longer hungry, and then I stop eating until I'm hungry again. But Baldur's Gate 3 is like a really, really fine meal. Like, I actually want to savor every little bite of it. So I put down my fork for a while. I go, okay, I'm just going to let that flavor go through my mouth, and then maybe a little later I'll have another bite. GameSack, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, and I honestly have no idea if Starfield's any good or not. I'm sure everyone's already hating on it because it's Bethesda, and we love to hate on Bethesda. We do. We just love to hate on Bethesda. But I would give it some time to simmer for a little bit. Baldur's Gate 3 may have been amazing right out of the gate, but Bethesda's known for kind of shoving some stuff out the door and then fixing it later. I'm just saying. So, but once the new PC comes in, I will definitely give it a shot. I'm really growing accustomed to these new anti-blue glare glasses here. I get a little bit of motion sickness when I first started. It's going to be really weird when I take these off, because everything's super yellow right now. So, when I take these off, there might be a moment of adjustment here. From what I've seen, it's decent. Good. I hope it is. I really hope it is. I hesitate to see why it's not going to be decent. I mean, look at the pedigree here. However, I hope it's not like... I almost feel like when I heard what Starfield was, I didn't we already do this with No Man's Sky? Is this sort of like No Man's Sky but with a story behind it? And of course, No Man's Sky is awesome because it does technically have a story, but nobody plays it. Everyone ignores the story of No Man's Sky. I have no idea about that. So when I first saw what is Starfield, like, is this kind of like No Man's Sky, but it's got a plot somewhere? I don't know. And I don't want to know until I play it. I have no desire. Zero spoilers, please. Zero spoilers, please. Okay, we could get rid of... Actually, don't get rid of the goat's milk. Oh, 3,500 cucumbers. Yeah, I think we can ditch those. And that milk, and that milk, and that honey, and those fish, and those eggs, and the 810 kilograms of goat cheese, and all of those peppers that just came in, and all of those things. There's a nice quick $60,000. You can't fail this game. You just can't fail this game. Yeah, kind of with a story, more fighting. Yeah, I mean, obviously, No Man's Sky is not known for its combat. I mean, combat exists, but it's not what the game is known for. So, okay, so yeah, No Man's Sky, but with a story and way more fighting, obviously. As I'm a big fan of No Man's Sky. Not only the game itself, but also the story of the game. I think it's a phenomenal story behind the game. Release a game that was universally reviled and then make it one of the best games ever that everyone loves. Oh, coffee is good. I like coffee. An hour or two on FM is not really enough to do a deep dive Into your squad, transfer targets, training... Wait, what is FM? Wait, what is FM? Hang on. Has any game that we've just mentioned had the letters FM? Wait, bring me up to speed here, Hurley. Oh, Football Manager. Oh, Football Manager. Okay. Yeah, I'm not surprised I don't know that game. And I'm assuming when you say football, you mean soccer, or football if you live in the rest of the world. I assume you mean soccer when you say football. Because Football Manager here would be the throwing the ball thing with your hands thing. And we have a game for that. It's called Madden something. Okay, how are... What did I grow here again? Oh, yeah, hemp. Not really sure why I'm growing that. What's the... Yeah, 229 days. So we are definitely not getting these things in this year. We will get those next year, because it's already July. So 229, it's like next summer, we'll see those start to come in. What else, if any... I want to be one of those people who's good at those, like, spreadsheet games, but, you know, then it's me. So it doesn't really work out like that. Let's do some more research. Let's get that cooking. All right, so that... Now, what are the ones that have the better animal buildings? Better animal buildings. Machine durability, strength of employees. That's all really, really good stuff. Isn't it like the big one? Yeah, the annual agricultural school. Ooh, that's $100,000 and it takes an entire year. An entire year. But I'm not going to get any of the better stuff. Does stream die for anyone else? It's going good on my end. I can see myself fairly well. No, died for you too, died for you too. Okay, hang on. I'll see what I can do. I have no idea if you can hear me or not. Let me try this. No, it's still going on my end. Hang on. Yeah, stream still going on my end. Okay, it's back now. Had to refresh. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm fine on my end. There was a break, but it's back. Yeah, everything seems to be going basically fine. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay, good. You can hear me now. Excellent. I wasn't saying anything important, so don't feel that you missed anything. Do I really want to spend that 100,000 that I barely have on that? Not enough goat's milk. There will be. Don't worry, Chief. There'll be plenty. Maybe we should just get some more goats. That's an idea. We should just get more goats. Where would I put them? I could put them right here, actually. I could do another thing of cows and goats. That's something. That's a thing I could do. That's relatively cheap to do, too. So what if we did that? What if we got more goats, more cows? So where were the goat ones? Those are over here, right? Small shed, yeah. I could also do sheep's milk as well. Maybe I'll do sheep. That sheep's milk takes a long time, though, as I remember. You don't get a lot of milk out of a sheep, in my experience. Put that up. Do I have any space left in any of these? Oh, yeah, I got plenty here. All sorts of room there. All right, so we're going to get more goats. That'll be more goat cheese. And then maybe someday I can afford the extra slot. Although it is actually technically cheaper just to buy another thing. So let's put... no, you're terrible at that sort of thing, sir. You're good at animals. There you go. And then let's get some more goats. So get like 4 or 5 more goats. And then you can have all the food that you want to have the food for. Okay, that'll be just more goat's milk coming in. Just more goat's milk. Do I want to get into sheep? Maybe. My short answer is maybe. My long answer is I don't know if I want that many sheep. Cows would probably be a smarter move. Because that milk will just sell forever. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Well, actually, what are my other options here? Chickens, I can get back into ostriches. I'm going to go with a hard no on that. And could get into pigs, but I have nowhere to slaughter pigs. That's the thing. We're not killing them. So selling them will probably not benefit me in any real way. Yeah, we're going to do more cows. All right, so put another cow thing up there. Yeah, the birds are a little bit distracting. Tourism DLC has llamas. Or maybe, I think they're alpacas. I'm pretty sure they're alpacas. I might be mistaken about that. There will be more goat's milk. Relax about the goat's milk. There'll be plenty of goat's milk for everybody, okay? No shortage of goat's milk around here. So let's get somebody working here. Actually, Alfie, you're pretty good. Why don't you work there? And then let's buy some more cows. Possibly not reindeer. I don't know. I mean, I know what you do with a reindeer. You kill them and then you sell the meat. That's what you do with a reindeer. But not today. Okay. Sell stuff. Make some of that money back. Except that's not how you do that. I still haven't chosen research yet. I should get something. Research something rather than nothing. That, all of that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Okay, $84,000. Thank you very much. Money's starting to come back up. What's your problem? Oh, I haven't selected food for the cows. You're right. I have not. They can have all of that. There you go. And then what's your problem now? Rye. We will buy you some rye. That's fine. Should probably grow my own, but, you know, here we are. I'm not. I want things I can sell to people, not food for animals. Okay. What was my point in doing all of that? I definitely had a point in doing all of that. Oh, research. Right. I do not have any research pegged, so maybe just something quick. What was this do? Price of buildings by 30%. That's not a bad idea. I'm going to be buying a lot of buildings in the near future. But then we've got minimum price of products up. Yeah, that's just more money. More money means more buildings. Goat cheese is easy. Lion's cheese, very challenging. I imagine so. You're going to be a brave person to go out and milk a lion. First of all, because the baby lions are going to have something to say about that. They're going to have some very clear ideas of where that milk should be going. And even though they're very tiny and adorable, they're still baby lions, and they'll tear your face off and eat it. And then, I don't know, scatter it around the savannah. Why is it a hard no on ostriches? Because I don't really know what we do with them, except probably slaughter them and sell the meat, and I'm not set up for that. I don't have any kind of infrastructure for that. Nor am I going to until probably next year. And even probably next year, I'm thinking of like when the orchards come in. Whatever is going on over here is just harvesting in greenhouses. So, you know what? You can actually clear all of that. Thank you. Should I be selling off some chickens maybe? Actually not as much. Sell a couple. There we go. We'll make more chickens. Chickens are easy. Ostrich eggs. Oh, eggs. Okay. Huh. I mean, we could get into that. I've got plenty of money because, again, it's virtually impossible to fail this game. Even though I try and just do stupid things all the time. I know I said this last week, but I really can't emphasize enough how much I'm half-assing this. I'm really just giving absolutely zero thought and attention to anything that I'm doing. At all. Where are we at? It's July. I could put another small field up here. Just for something. I don't really know what. But, you know, just put a smallish field here. And by smallish, I mean this gigantic field that I just built here. So you're going to be in charge of ostriches, Chief. That's manure. Why would we... We're not feeding them manure, right? No. No, that can't be right. That we would feed an ostrich manure. Sure, go to house 6. Okay, so let's buy ostriches, obviously. How many does this hold? 10? Okay. I don't know how fast these cats breed, so do that. And then you can have all of this, and whatever you don't have, I'll just order for you when you're done. Oh, you're producing manure. That makes sense. Oh, I keep forgetting to sell my manure. Bombus, welcome. Because that has value. That has value, and I'm putting it somewhere, right? We're storing that. Oh, I haven't... You don't have food. You will in a sec. Don't worry. Somebody will be over there momentarily and deal with your issues. So we don't have straw. We don't have corn. We don't have grass. Okay. So, sure. Get some of that. Get, like, that much. And then add these. Yep. Sure, you can have that. Okay, is that it? Did you find everything else? Okay. You can have that. Oh, diseased field is the problem. Somebody will be over there. Don't bother me with your problems. Oh, yeah. There's a manure. Who's he make what's it there? Oh, no, this is the silage one. That's not that at all. You know what? I'll just put up another manure thing. It's never going to hurt to have another thing that holds manure, I say. Manure storage. Yeah, I definitely have one of these. Now we've got another one. There we go. And I have put nothing in that field. So let's get something, actually something that would grow quickly. Beets will do the job. Beets will be up in 50 days. Yeah, I can't have this take forever. Because the time is kind of running out. I could grow my own carrots. I'm not going to, but I could grow my own carrots. Corn, that's kind of lengthy. Fodder beets. No, that's just animal food. Nobody cares about that. Hop Cascade. Yeah, we don't have a brewery, though, do we? That's kind of the thing, isn't it? Lupines. Onions? No, that's 120 days. The hell wants to wait 6 months for an onion? 110, 110, 120. You know what? Sure. Just throw some spinach in there. That seems sensible. And then that cost me a lot of money, so I should probably deal with that by selling stuff. Also, are we going to get food over to the ostriches? Is that a thing that's going to happen? They're kitted out to have food. They're allowed to have food. If somebody wanted to get food, they're already producing manure. God knows how. They haven't eaten anything. Are you coming over here at some point, right? I know you got to cross a busy street, but that's kind of a you problem, not a me problem. All right, I'm sure somebody will deal with this. Right? Right? You're going to deal with this. There is some food in there. There's not no food in there. He's probably going back to get some more. What is your problem now? Not enough linseed. There will be momentarily. Okay, show me that. I have no idea how much of this we need, so I'll just get like that much. All right, buy that. Oh, that was actually pretty expensive. I didn't realize that. I should probably start growing my own then. Okay. What was I doing before I did that? I don't actually remember. Oh, I was going to sell stuff, right, to make some of that money back. So, and this is not where you do that, Dave. You keep doing that. And I still don't have research set up. So, all right, sell some stuff. Then get research going. We have 15 ostrich eggs. They're only worth $4.50. It's not actually that impressive. But, oh, no, whoa. Don't sell the corn. That's animal food. That. Don't sell that. That is also animal food. That can definitely go. All of this can go. That and anything else we got kicking around here? No, I think we keep the rest of that. Thank you. Oh, yeah, the 18,000 units of manure. That can go. That can go. 88K there. 88K. Most of it was in manure. Most of it, in fact. Almost all of it was manure. Okay. And then research, right. And then the research thingamajiggy there. So research. Let's just research something. Anything. How about... What was the one I was just looking at? Price of land? No. Machine durability, don't care. Strength of employees would not be bad, and only, it only takes 3 days. Yeah, they'll be slightly stronger in 3 days. Now I wonder if I should start doubling up on ostriches. Is that a sensible thing to do? People like ostriches that much? Don't know. What's going to be coming in soon? Hemp's still going to be there for a while. What about this one? What am I growing here? Oh, no, those are fish, Dave. 16 days on the grass, woot. How about the raspberries here, the gooseberries? 14 days left on that. We'll get a nice crop out of that. Raspberries will be done very soon. That's the great thing about raspberries. You can crank through raspberries. Crank through raspberries. And they're always coming in. They never stop. It's a constant stream of raspberries around here. Whatever your nonsense is, you can go away. Thank you. You can just leave. Okay. What can I do to make a lot of money really quickly? The answer is not much. Not in August. I'll do well by the end of this season here, but I've done a thing. Yeah, I did the training. Okay, cool. Set up some more before I forget to train. Okay. Rate of production. That's probably good. That's only, well, it's 90 days, actually. That's not a small amount of time, man. Access to wind farm, I don't really care. Storage capacity up, that's good. Feeling like I should do the price of buildings thing, because we're going to have more buildings, especially next year. We're definitely having more buildings next year. Had a lot of lag today, just assumed it was on my end. It seems to be going fine on my end, so, but that doesn't really mean much of anything. It seems to be going okay. Roy Scott has to go find the cat, given the fireworks going off. Thank you, Roy Scott. Thank you. I appreciate you coming by. As always, I appreciate anybody coming by, frankly. I appreciate anybody coming by to this nonsense. Okay, training's going on, so I didn't forget to do that. I'm kind of thinking about doubling up on the ostriches. Let's see. I know I just sold stuff. This is not where you sell things, Dave. I just did selling, but chances are I've got a ton. Yeah, I got 32 ostrich eggs. You know what? Give those some time. Those do add up a little bit, don't they? That and that, 800 units. That definitely got some more manure they can definitely have. Yep, I'm just selling manure. It's a quick $32,000. I'd really like to get the comfortably over 100,000 so I can start that year-long training that opens up everything. Absolutely everything. And by that, I mean largely the bigger animal buildings, because we'll be a little limited in what we can achieve here. But in the meantime, why don't I just build roads around things, because everybody likes building roads. So road there, and road there. Okay, and road down there. And then how about we took this guy right over here. No, not like that, like that. So right over there. Did I do that properly? Oh, I did. Good for me. I'm so glad when I do things like that. Yeah, there we go. A little wonky bit there, but that's fine. We can get rid of that. Little tiny wonky. That's probably solved the problem. How many RS2 comments am I allowed? You're fine, failed sleep. You're fine. Hey, a lot of people love that series, and I love that series. It's one of the best things I've ever done on the channel. I will egotistically say it's some of my finest work. And I'm glad so many people liked it, because I took a total gamble on that game. Barely heard of it, and just tried it out. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I can make this funny. Really, if you want to thank anyone, failed sleep, go thank Penge, because he gifted that to me. I had no intention of getting it. I mean, I did. I wanted it, but I was not in a position where I was just going to plunk down for a game. And he just sent it right over. And he's just like, yep, here you go. Have that. What is the, what's the problem here? What's going on? No crops. Oh, okay. Those are easy. Those are dirt cheap. Get like, I don't know, 2,500 of them. There you go. Buy that. Yep, 488. There we go. Buy that, please. Good. How about quails? Can we get into quails yet? Can a road go in front of the fish farm? Oh, to connect the goats to this bit? Yeah, probably. That'd actually be a really, really smart idea. Boy, that would save some time. Yeah, there we go. Nice, easy road right there. Now they can walk directly to the factory. Yeah. Yes, it can, and that's very, very smart. That's exactly where that road should go. Thank you very much. That'd save them so much time. I had to walk all the way around here to get to the factory. All the way around here. I think I might just throw up a tiny little field of something that I haven't quite thought of yet. Just to do it. Just I've got nothing else to be doing with my time right now. So put up a little field there of, say, doodly-doodly-doo. What do we want to do here? Budding potatoes? How about just regular potatoes? Can we just do regular potatoes? Corn? Corn? Yeah, but then I'd want to sell some, and then I'd want to keep some. Well, I'm looking for something that specifically is not going to get fed to the animals. That's kind of where I'm going with this. Plums. Could do another little orchard there. But plums sell well, too. That's pretty good. It's going to have to be something like lightning fast, basically. And what can you show me in light? I'm back to spinach again, aren't I? This is a terrible idea. I should definitely not have done this. Wow. Cabernet Sauvignon seedling. 260 days. Oh, it's going to take some time in the wine game, let me tell you that. Wheat. Now, this is a terrible idea. I shouldn't have done this. I don't have anywhere near the time to do this. I'm going to optimistically put in strawberries and then say we're never going to see those, because it's almost September. It's almost September, so I don't think those are going to happen at all. Those will be long dead. But hey, you know what? We'll have them next year. That's what I say. Well, what I should put up is another greenhouse. That's what I should be doing, because greenhouses are just year-round income. And it gives the staff something to do in the off-season. That's what I should do. How much for a greenhouse around here? So let's see. Oh wow, only 5,600. Oh, no problem. There you go. Put 2 of them down for that kind of money. Might even put 3 of them down. You should grow broccoli. I'm not sure that we can. Is broccoli a thing in this game? I don't actually know if broccoli exists in this game. I don't remember seeing it. So, well, let's find out. Yeah, no broccoli. Nope. Sorry, Hurley. Not a scrap of broccoli. You'd think that would be an obvious one, wouldn't you? Broccoli? I mean, that's just very, very common. Okay, let's do... What? Okay, this one I'm going to look at more for... See, those black currants. They just kill it. There's just so much money in black currants. Parsley, yeah, not so much. Surprisingly, people aren't paying a lot of money for parsley these days. However, red peppers absolutely do great. Red peppers do just fine. You have thanked Penge. Excellent. Yes, because he should be the one to thank for Rising Star 2, because he gifted it to me. He was actually just asking when Baldur's Gate 3 came out. He's like, did you gift me Baldur's Gate 3? And we actually had to think about that for a while. We've sent each other so many games back and forth. I'm like, I think I did. I think that was a Christmas gift, but it might not have been. I mean, he owns Baldur's Gate 3, so somehow he's acquired it. And I'm pretty sure it might have been me. It might have been me. I'm really encouraging him to play it, but like me, he has even less free time than I do because he's got kids. I mean, that's going to chew up all your time right there, I'm led to understand. All right, so that'll be good. That'll give those guys a lot to do in the off-season. They'll be able to work over there in the greenhouse. I should do a little round of selling. That is still not where you sell stuff, Dave. Still not happening there. You keep going back to that screen. It keeps not working. Do something different. That. Is that manure? No, that's crops. Don't sell those. We need those. 1,200 units of that. 73 ostrich eggs. That's my manure. That's what I was trying to sell this entire time. I should probably stop selling that because we do use that for fertilizer. Eggs can go. Fish can go. I think everything else we are broadly using here. Yeah, everything else we're using. Okay. There's another quick $100,000. Neat. Good. Cool. I don't think anyone has ever paid very much for parsley. I know. We actually have, I can't remember where it is, but somewhere within a drivable range of where I am right now, I believe there's a parsley farm. Not a big one, but a parsley farm. And I guess, that's what you do. There's going to be a demand for parsley. I bet you the parsley industry, the parsley farming industry, is probably very small. There's like probably 4 or 5 parsley farms. And they're monopolizing the parsley market. And the only reason I think that is because there wouldn't be a lot of them because you don't make a lot of money on it. But if you're the only parsley game in town, well, now you're just going to go with volume. You're just going to sell a lot of parsley because you're the... Glenn, welcome. Because you're the only one doing parsley, you can kind of command the parsley market, but you're still not going to make much money, but you'll make money on volume because everyone's going to come to you because nobody else is selling parsley. So that's what I imagine the parsley game is like. I imagine the parsley game is much like the mob, where there's 4 or 5 ruling families, and they just monopolize the entire area, except with parsley rather than with, gambling and prostitution and violence and things like that. Just parsley. Really, just parsley. Very cheap, inexpensive parsley that... I mean, how much do you even want parsley? There's been no meal that I've ever had where I said, you know what this needs? More parsley. It's never happened. But, I guess people are into that sort of thing. What do I know? What do I know about parsley? The answer is not much. We are growing hemp, though. Hopefully that's going to command a decent price. And we'll go make a lot of rope out of it. Because apparently that's what you do. Rope and cloth and all sorts of things from that. Okay, did we get the things done down here? Yes, we did. How much to just turn this on? Yeah, let's just get the auto watering on these things because it's kind of silly not to. It'll save the employees so much time going back and forth. Andrew, welcome. Yeah, Andrew, I mean, you got to imagine that's what the parsley field is like. There's 4 or 5 ruling parsley families like the mob, and they just monopolize the market like the mob, except they're not nearly as violent. In fact, I imagine they're very polite about things because they know at any point in time people could say, hey, you know what? We actually just don't want parsley anymore. And they'd be like, oh my God, I'm so bummed out. Well, no one is going to buy our parsley. That's what I imagine. So I imagine they're very, very polite. Parsley is good for the digestion. That's why it was used as a garnish. Okay. And then, okay, we know we did that. Thank you. And we just finished that research too, so we can get going. What's my money like right now? Okay, quick round of selling, and then I am going to commit to that year-long $100,000 training because it takes a year. I may as well start it now. So sell off whatever I've got here to sell off. Honey, fish, strawberries, ostrich eggs. Which one do you use? Manure? Yeah, sell off the manure with the goat's cheese. That's a really good combo right there. And all of that cow's milk can go. 71K. Great, that almost paid for the training there. That's like 3/4 of the training right there. So let's just get it done. Let's just commit to this nonsense. So I want the insane $100,000 year-long, oh, that hurt, training. Okay, I've still got 100,000 left. Still got 100,000 left. Can't wait to get my 3 new hard drives. I'm going to attempt to install my entire Steam library. Oh, I could never do that. Like the PC that's coming will be a total of 4 terabytes. So it's 1 on an SSD and then 3 others. All put together. Anyway, 4 terabytes altogether. I still am pretty sure I could not get my entire Steam library. There's like 600 games on there. I think there's at least 600 games on there. I am, and that sounds like, oh my god, that's a lot of games. A lot of them just came unsolicited. A lot of them are just things people threw at me in an email, like, here, have our game. Like, okay, cool. So there's so many that I don't even remember that why or how I owned it. That's why I do the Wheel of Games. I'm like, I have no idea what's in my library anymore. Steam library is small. I think I have like 10 games. 10. Like 1-0. I don't even remember. I wonder what my first game in my Steam library was. Does anyone know, is there like a way to look at your list and go, like, since installed or like, when it was acquired? Is there anything like that? I'd actually really like to know what was the very first game I put in. I'm going to imagine it was something like Fallout or something like that. Does anyone know? Mel, you're very good with these things. Because you're very smart, actually. So I imagine you would know because you're smart. Is there a way in Steam where I can look at my list and go, what was the date that this was acquired? Because I genuinely like to know, now that I think of it, what was my very first game? And then what came after that? I hope there's a list. I have mine sorted by last played. That part again. You know what I'm talking about, because again, you're the smart one here. You know what I'm talking about. I want to see, like, when did I acquire it? When did it enter my library? Not necessarily when did I install it, because I've got plenty of games I've never installed, ever. And may never, for that matter. But when did it enter the library, so to speak? What was its date of inception? What was I doing here? Something stupid, right? Oh, yeah, strawberries. Yeah, we're never going to see this. It's almost October. It will be winter very, very soon. When do we think we're going to see the orchards next year? 145 days. Okay, and obviously they're not going to do anything over the winter. They're just going to be dormant. Check purchase date. Purchase date. Oh, 28 games. Well, that's slightly more respectable. Slightly more respectable. Did stream die again? No, I'm still here. I'm just hitting refresh myself, making sure everything's all refreshed up. Yeah, no, looking good on my end. Looking good on my end. Oh, look, I've got new comments. Yay! I like new comments. Okay. I don't remember numbers. I'm actually I'm fairly good with phone numbers. That's about it. What's the problem over here? What do we need? We need sorghum. Oh yeah, we always need sorghum. Can't keep enough sorghum in the house, I say. There we go. Sorghum for the fish. Good, thank you. And maybe a quick round of selling. There's no xenocompine. Oh dear. I was not actually... Oh, right, for this. Okay. Hopefully these things are not, like, stupid expensive. How... Oh, God, they're fine. They're no, I don't want to lease it at all. No, I want a brand new one. Thank you very much. Those are dirt cheap. Show me this thing. What else did you need over here? You need this combine. Who's a McWhat's? Okay, those are like $250,000. So we'll be leasing that one. That one, if I bought it used... No, I still can't afford it. Okay, that one I will lease because I literally can't afford it. It's just that simple. Okay, did not think about that when planting hemp. Did not think about that when planting hemp. Oh dear. Okay, so that was a little bit more money than I anticipated. A little tiny bit more. This hemp better sell well. There better be a lot of hippies looking to make rope around here, let me tell you. Okay, I better see the entire Woodstock generation show up and go, dude, you know, you can totally make rope with that. And then they'll make like some hippie rope bracelet and try and sell it to me. And I'll be like, no, buy my hemp, man. And they'll be like, cool, but like, we don't believe in a capitalist society. And we were hoping we could like trade hemp for these t-shirts. And I'd be like, no, screw, get off my land. That's how I imagine that conversation would go down, basically. That's how I imagine. I make up little stories in my head sometimes. I crack myself up sometimes. There's a factory for that. Oh, good. Put the hippies to work in a factory. About time. About time. What was I? Oh, yeah, I was going to sell stuff because I just gave away all of my money for the thing that I don't actually even own, which makes me mildly upset. Well, there's my hemp. Okay, 6K for the hemp. Neat. And then this, and this, and this, and this, and this. All of this is out the door. Thank you very much. Is that manure? Yep, sell the poop. And then, oh yeah, all of that goat's cheese. That's good stuff right there. Okay, that's 75K. That gives me back up to a nominal level here. A nominal level of money. Probably should just, well, I was going to say I should have hung on and bought the thing outright, but, well, now I just want to get into more cereal production. I'm leasing the thing. I may as well have it. And may as well use it, more to the point. Okay. How far till winter? It's... Oh, hang on. Wait. Winter starts in 75 days. Oh, that's longer than I thought. Okay, we might get some of these things. What is your problem? I can't buy you any more machines, if that's what you're looking for. The trailer's busy. Yes, it often is. Actually, those chest trailers are dirt cheap. Just stupid, stupid cheap. That I will buy, because we're going to need more of those as time goes on anyway. So, chest trailer, I think those are just ridiculously inexpensive. 6,500. Okay, they're not that inexpensive, but they're inexpensive enough that I will get another one going over there. There we go. Okay, now, what? I'm really just kind of waiting for winter at this point so we can kind of coast through winter and get into next year. I did a lot of expansion. Got a bunch of fields. Next year will be even better. That's one of the reasons it's hard to fail this game, is every year is just better and better and better. I think next year I might put down a couple more beehive things, because the non-stop honey production is really on point. We do well with non-stop honey production. What's your problem? You don't have people and you're ready to harvest. Okay, that's fine. Somebody will get over there in time. Somebody will... Oh, the cucumbers are coming in. Oh, we're getting a second crop of cucumbers. That's going to be my winter money right there. Wow, I sound like I think I'm like a real farmer or something. I'm live. I was watching Planet Zoo. I'm often live, Sally Cat. Well, I mean often. I'm live twice a week. Welcome. I was watching Planet Zoo. I really dig Planet Zoo. I'm glad I gave it the shot that it deserved for me. Because the first couple of times I played it, I just looked at it and like, oh my god, this is so complicated. I can't even with this. I see all these amazing people like Plastic Swans just do these amazing things in Planet Zoo. I'm like, I can't do any of that. And then, honestly, it came to a point where I just didn't have much else to put up on the channel. Like, whatever it was earlier midsummer, where there not really a whole lot of games come out because they're waiting for the fall. As we see, Baldur's Gate 3, Starfield, etc., etc. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just give it a shot. It's my game. I'll just play it as is. Enjoying Planet Zoo over Planet Coaster. I am. That's true. No, I will freely admit that. Planet Zoo is more fun than Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster is... The reason Planet Zoo is fun is because of the animals. So that brings, like, a character to the game. That's what it's like a character in the game that I can play with. It's like an NPC, basically. All the animals are like NPCs to me. Planet Coaster doesn't have that. Planet Coaster is just building the park. And Planet Coaster is really slow on the money. Holy moly, it's tough to make money in that game initially. I can see how you make money, but doing it quickly is not an option. So I absolutely am enjoying Planet Zoo more than Planet Coaster. It doesn't mean I don't enjoy Planet Coaster. We're back to the dog-cat debate. It's not that I hate cats. I just prefer... Or, sorry, I hate dogs. I just prefer cats. And Planet Zoo, with the animals... I mean, the sand kitties, exactly. That alone makes me... The animals are like NPCs that make the game more entertaining than just building a park. just the mechanical nature of building a park and satisfying guests. It's got all of that, and then it's got the animals. So that's why I like it more. You know, the sand kitties and the Barbarossas and the alligators. The animals have names. Exactly. It's like having a cast of characters in there. Lost my PZ files. Just going to have to start over. Oh, darn. Re-rolling. Oh, I'm so sad about that. I'm such a serial re-roller. I should get them another tractor at some point, too. We're really kind of shy on tractors around here. We've only got the 2 and then the 1 for the orchard. I probably should have done, like, seasonal staff. What is your problem? It seems we're out of something. Soya and straw. Okay. I'll get you guys some of that. Have, I don't know, some of that. And then what else you want to add here? Straw, you can have, like, that. Oh, no, that's 25,000, Dave. Easy there, Chief. Easy. All right, get that. Next year I should... Well, actually, I'm saying that we have grass. We're growing grass specifically for that. I don't know, maybe we haven't turned it into straw yet or something. Planet Coaster lacks soul. Yeah, well, that's the NPCs. It's the animals. Yeah, that's the thing. Would you like the pricing guidelines to bump up your track rides as much as possible to have money? The last one I just recorded, I kind of did a round of bumping up all the money. Tell you what, Sally Cat, see what you think after that one. Okay? Guys, I messed around a little bit more, so like the high volume rides, I bumped those up to try and get more money, and then a couple of them I had to back it back down because they weren't happy about it. So see what you think after the next one, because I've already recorded the next one. I prefer the idea of a fun fair over a zoo, though. And I will say this time and time again. Why can this developer not just put both of them together? It's exactly the same mechanics, more or less. It's exactly the same mechanics. It's basically the same game. Just mash them. Please give me Planet Zoo Coaster, so I can build an amusement park with a zoo inside of it. PC is a legit more educational. Yeah, no, it is actually. I mean, I kind of joke about, I never read the Zoopedia or anything like that, or I never pay attention to the needs of my animals or their welfare, which is not true because I'm actually doing very, very well in animal welfare right now. The inspector's been extremely happy with me, and we have not had protesters at my zoo in a very long time. So I'm actually doing quite good with that. But you're right, there's actually a lot of really cool stuff in there. I don't even remember what it was, but there was something like I pointed out to Mrs. Dave. I'm like, hey, here's a fun fact about this animal. She's like, huh. Awesome zoo coaster. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Planet Zooster. Exactly. I would play that forever. Just give me all of it. I don't even know, like, why can't you? I mean, I'm not a computer person. I don't understand how you make a game. But it seems to me you made 2 games that are basically more or less identical mechanics. So why can I not mash the 2 of them together? Why can't I just, like, I'll have Planet Zoo Coaster. That would be awesome. And I could build an amusement park within a zoo, or vice versa. Do you know how much I'd give to be able to put a ride inside my alligator enclosure? And you'd have to very carefully run to the ride, take the ride, and then get out again before the alligators got you. Do you know how cool that would be? Tried to make a zoo in my Planet Coaster with mods before they came out with Planet Zoo. I kind of wonder what their next move is. Because, I mean, they dominate the market with this style of game. And he's a park builder kind of thing. So you've done a zoo, you've done a theme park. What do you do after that? What is their next move? I don't know if Plastic Swans is still watching, but I bet Plastic Swans got a very clear opinion of what their next move is. Have a roller coaster going over a real hippo. Exactly. They make 2 identical games so they can add DLCs to both and make even more profit. Yes, I get that. I'm not... yes, you're absolutely right. It's all a profit machine. I'm not opposed to DLC so long as it's done fairly and it adds value to the game. So long as it adds value to the game and it's fairly priced, I'm really not opposed to DLC. I used to say that about Creative Assembly before they quadrupled the price of their DLC with Total War Warhammer 3, and I think they've gone a little extreme. They're looking at like a full game price for DLC. I think they've gotten a little bit greedy, and they've come out and said, hey, this is, prices have to go up. Yeah, but you basically quadrupled your price on DLC. Now, that being said, I have absolutely no problem with DLC. If you put out a good game and you want to make it better and charge me for it, cool. If you're The Sims and you give me the framework of a game, and I know for a fact for the next 5 years I'm going to be buying, 25, 30. That's maybe not as cool, although I'm just as much a victim of buying Sims stuff as anyone else. The only thing that I do is wait for it to go deeply on sale. Anyway, long story short, yes, I get the DLC, Glenn. And we can have an argument about DLC all day. And by argument, I mean just a really respectful and polite debate. But when you're done with all the DLC, when you've said to yourself, there's nothing else we can do with these games, why not just mash them together? Because going back to Creative Assembly, that's what they did. So Total War Warhammer 1 and Warhammer 2, when they'd gotten all they could get out of it, what did they do? Mortal Empires. They just said, literally, we're going to mash these two games together. And then they did the same thing with Total War Warhammer 3. In fact, they opened with that. That was not even. That was day one, basically. Not day one. That's not true. But very early on, they did Immortal Empires, where they said, hey, you know what? You've got all three games. We're going to put them all together for you. We're just going to mash them into one giant game. Why can't these guys do that? It seems to me it would be the same thing. Sims 4 is now free to play as a slap in the face. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I would actually agree with that because all of their DLC is basically full game price. You can get really good discounts on it, though. I mean, that does happen. Something is always on sale there, and I still love The Sims, but dang, they are greedy people there. Sims 3 is better than Sims 4. I broadly agree with you on that, B. Misty. I mean, I agree with you in the sense that I prefer The Sims 3. That is true. But I prefer The Sims 3 because I understand The Sims 3 more. I played it a lot more. So there's just a lot of elements of Sims 4 that I don't necessarily understand. Also, I should be selling all of those things that I just got because I have no money left. No, this is still not where you do that. Yeah, I got $5,000. I should totally sell all of those things that I just got because I got a lot of stuff. What do I have 1 unit of? 1 unit of a black currant plant. Okay, well, I got like 3,000 cucumbers. There's my spinach coming in. Okay, so let's get all of this out of here. What do we grow here? No. Don't sell the soya. I just bought that for the animals. No. Bring that back. Thank you. Do I need red pepper plants? I don't feel like I do. Is that manure? Yep, sell that. 151 ostrich eggs. That can go. More honey. More cow's milk. Keep the goat's milk. I might think about another employee in that factory to increase production. Eggs can go. Yeah, this is $200,000 I'm making here. That'll set us up nicely for the winter. I think we're fine for the winter now. Yep, we're fine for the winter now. I'm not going to argue over which game is better. I have my preferences. Yeah, no, it's not, and it's not even an argument. It's just it is preference. I happen to prefer Sims 3, but again, largely because I just played more of it. I'm more familiar with it. In fact, if I had to go, if you're actually going to hold me to the wire, I'd actually prefer Sims 2. Frankly, I prefer Sims 2 was awesome. Sims 2 was amazing. You can't play it on anything anymore. It's gone beyond a useful lifespan of any PC that can play it. But yeah, no, I actually love Sims 2. That to me was the best in the series. But I can't play that, so Sims 3. And I do really like Sims 4. Sims 4 is fantastic. There's nothing wrong with any of them, frankly. It is really just personal preference. That's all it is. What is your problem here? Oh, not enough staff. That's fine. I was thinking about hiring someone else for this just to increase production a little bit, and I think that's solid. Anyone good with the thing that we're doing here? Beekeeping, machines, plants, orchards? No. No one wants to work in manufacturing anymore, do they? Does anyone have a background at all? You're in machines and endurance. No one's even got a little touch of it. Okay, we'll come when it's not high priority. Not worried about that right now. For Sims 2 on the OG Xbox, I always played it on PC, but I'm sure it was fine. I've seen YouTubers create some amazing things in Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo. Oh yeah, and none of those people are me. One of my favorites is I think the name is Delady Signer. Does great tutorials on that. Fairly good at dumbing it down for like me too. But there's so many amazing people doing Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster out there, and not one of them is me. I just have fun playing the games. And you're right, to go back to your point, yes, I absolutely do prefer Planet Zoo to Planet Coaster because there's more character to it. There's more emotion to it. There's more soul to it. Planet Coaster is just build a park. There's nothing in the park that I can react to, like a dead Barbarossa or a dead skunk or something. I love Sims 2. I have a laptop that can play it, but it's not allowed near Wi-Fi because we get... Oh, yeah, it would update all day. Mrs. Dave and I just got new phones yesterday, so we're dealing with the update issue. Like, every app has changed because we just never updated it. But when you get a new phone, it kind of updates itself and says, no, we're going to make you update this. So here we are. How many days till winter? 35 days. Okay. We'll get some strawberries in. That's cool. That'll be fine. And then what else? Oh, this is the grass field. I don't really care about that. We'll definitely get some gooseberries in. And we will get some raspberries. We will not get those cucumbers. Okay, it's fertilized, so it'll be ready to go next year. And, oh, we'll actually even get a second crop of spinach. Excellent. Well, that's fine. Don't play The Sims. They keep updating and breaking stuff. Yeah, that's a problem. That is definitely a problem. If we have more cows down here, we do. You know what? Sell a cow, and then we can make more of them. And the goats, for that matter. Sell, like, 3 goats, and we'll make more. That's kind of how goats work. Sell 3 there, and sell 3 there. As we go into winter, you know, we're fine. We are absolutely fine. And speaking of, let's just go around and sell some animals, basically. Sell a few of those, and get rid of those. Don't need all those chickens. And these chickens can go. Okay. And then more cows can go. Yep, sell 1 more cow and 1 more cow. Neat. It's actually not a small amount of money to do that. So when are you doing Roller Coaster Tycoon? No, I do have it. You're right. You're absolutely right. I would certainly not put 2 park builders on the channel at the same time. That would just be absurd. And I'm back in my old habit, but I'm really trying to get away from dominating the channel with long-term series. So, you know, for a little bit of time, it was just Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster as regular stuff, and now we've got Let's School going on. And that, I really like to wrap that up soon. I enjoy it. It's a really fun game, but I don't want that to be dominating the channel, especially going into fall. Fall is a really important time. We want to keep it really, really fresh because it's a time that generally is pretty good for growth. So I don't want new viewers to just go, oh, all this guy does is like 6 long-term series and it's the same videos every single week. I want people to look at the channel and go, yeah, he's got like 2 or 3 long-term series and that's wicked cool, so I could binge watch that. But also he's got like these one-offs that attracted my attention in the first place. So I'm getting a little heavy on long-term stuff. This is a long-winded way of answering your question, Glenn, because I don't have any other way of answering your question. I have no way of answering anyone's question except with verbiage. So the whole point of that is that I would not put Roller Coaster Tycoon on anytime in the near future. Anytime in the near future. I know Willow, I love my long-term series. So it's like, you know, you come in for the, it's a restaurant. You come in for the appetizer, but you keep coming back week after week because you found your favorite meal. That's what I'm going for there, Willow. I love my long-term series. If it were just up to me personally, I would just do long-term series. But that is not, and I'm going to tell you right now, you knock on Penja's door and you ask him the same question, he's going to give you the same answer. That is not what's going to bring in the new regular viewers consistently. Settlement survival is also getting, I keep poking at that. I keep like looking at it and then I kind of don't, basically. Yeah, Glenn, I think, you know, anyone would understand to have 2 theme park builders on the channel at exactly the same time. That's a little much. I wouldn't. Honestly, I'd look at a channel and go, really? I'm really enjoying one of them. I don't know that I necessarily want both of them, unless I was wicked into theme park builders. So what you want to do there is you want to have a channel that's just theme park builders. And there are channels like that. I actually just subscribed to one recently because they were doing Park Beyond and he had a really good style. And it actually turned out it was his second channel. So here's what the guy did. He has a perfectly successful YouTube channel for gaming that does not do theme park builders. But he really wanted to play Park Beyond, and he's really good at this stuff, and he's actually just generally good in general. He's got a really good style. So he started a whole second channel that's just theme park builders. So he's doing Park Beyond, he's doing, you know, Coaster, Planet Coaster, and all that kind of stuff. He started a whole new channel for that. Niched down into just theme park builder channel. And I'm sure he'll do great. He's actually got a really great style, and his other channel is extremely successful, so I wouldn't understand why he wouldn't be good. Okay, where am I at? And when is winter, and what is the problem here? Not enough carrots. Okay, carrots we can do. I should probably just grow carrots next year. I really should. Get 500 carrots. Okay, I know I can temporarily help with that, and the best move would be start a greenhouse and just grow carrots. And then try to remember not to sell the carrots. That would be the real... Oh, no, that's the small one. I want the big one. Thank you. Get me a big old greenhouse right there. And then we'll get some carrots going in there. That will help with that. Moss welcome, welcome, welcome. Just came from PAX West. Very nice. Very, very nice. Good deal. Good deal. When farming, on pain, no grain. Aha, I see what you did there. Okay, get this going. And what did we just say I was going to do? Oh, yeah, carrots. Yeah, let's get some carrots in there. Primarily for animal food. Doesn't make me happy to dominate a whole building with animal food, but hey, you know what? You probably need it for something. Animals, most likely. You still don't have anyone to deal with this, huh? Okay. I really should have done the seasonal employees. Ah, well, here we are. You know what? It's December. There's no point doing that now because this is all going to be done momentarily. 5 days. Ooh, we might not even get that. Might not get those raspberries at the last second. Do you do affiliate marketing for the games you play? No. No. I mean, it's come up, Light Flame. It's come up. So there's been like a couple, I think like maybe 2 games where, you know, there was a link supplied with the key to say, hey, you know, if someone buys the game from this link, then we'll throw you a couple of pennies. And it never happened. Like, literally nobody ever did that. Which is fine. I largely rely, Light Flame. Now, look, this is actually, I will begin to close up the stream with the story. And I don't think he'd be sad if I told the story, although he'd probably rather tell it to you himself. So we get, even I, a tiny speck in the YouTube cosmos, even I get sponsorship offers every now and then, but they're absurd. And there are people who obviously are just throwing out 10 million emails for sponsorships, hoping that somebody will make an ad for their product. So Penge got one recently, and he texted me about it because it was very funny. And it was a sponsorship offer for a pet gravestone memorial maker. Like, they make you a gravestone for your pet. So obviously they'd heavily researched Penge's channel and said, you know what? This guy owns the dead pet demographic. We should see if he will advertise our thing. And, you know, I'm sure they wanted to pay him money. And he just sort of chuckled and sent it over to me and said, wow, this is funny. I'm like, yeah, that is funny. And that was the end of it. And I was telling him that I had gotten a similar one earlier this summer for... I don't specifically remember exactly what the product was, but it was basically like some sort of product that would clean a record turntable. And, you know, because that's my channel all day, is, you know, specifically about, you know, vinyl records. And if you have a turntable, how to clean it. So that happened. So the whole point of that, Light Flame, is I largely... And I think Penge would say the same thing, and I think most channels of my size would definitely say I'm largely relying on you guys, and I am blessed to have the viewers that I do. And I don't say that to kind of pump you guys up. I'm genuinely like stunned at the viewers that I do. I know every creator says, every content, oh, I have the best viewers ever. No, I genuinely believe that. I think with an amazing community of people, and you guys have always been really excellent about helping me when I don't necessarily, you know, accept the help, because I'm terrible at that. Ask Mel how long it took to turn channel memberships on, or Patreon. Ask Mel how long how much viewers had to nag me to turn on Patreon, and channel memberships in general. So I'm very bad about those things. This is, again, I have no other answers than long-winded ones, which is, in terms of affiliate marketing, it doesn't come up very often. And when it does, I don't make a big deal out of it. Although the couple of times it's come up, I was very, you know, prominently mentioned that at the start of the video, that, you know, if you use that link, I will receive money from it. Not as a incentive, but as a warning, really. Because I would never want you guys to go, oh my God, look, you're trying to rip us off. You guys wouldn't do that, but, you know, that's the thing. I like to be extremely upfront and transparent. Extremely upfront and transparent. No, affiliate links are becoming more common. Yep. Exactly, they are more to track sales. So there's been a couple where it would have been flat out pennies, and I do mean quite literally pennies in my pocket. if you had bought the game through that link. But commonly, as Glenn is saying, it's really to track where the traffic is coming from. So, you know, there'd be a link in my description. You'd go to that link. I'm not making any money from that, but the developer's saying, hey, wow, a lot of people saw our product through this guy's channel, so, you know, maybe I get favored in the future, that kind of thing. That's basically the very, 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 very long answer to your question. Very long answer. Your game stay has an affiliate link to track sales. Yeah, actually, so head on, you know, when I'm done here, which will be momentarily, head over to Glenn, and you can check that right out. You could have gotten my penny for Plasma. I know. And I mean, again, Plasma sent me Plasma. Plasma very stupidly said, this guy should play an engineering game. I'm sure you weren't the only one. I have no idea that I have no concept that you were the only person who got Plasma. I would urge you to get a humble bundle link. So when they have things like tenants on sale, you can get a bit. Oh, maybe. I don't really know much about that. I don't think I've actually ever been on Humble Bundle, ever. You know what, if you want to, because again, path to 10K, and I'm looking at all sorts of upgrades, not just physical upgrades like a PC, but what else can I do kind of upgrades. So if you've got like a couple of minutes with nothing better to do in your life, Sally Cat, can you I don't know, shoot me some info about that? And don't feel obligated to do that. I can look that up for myself. I'm a big boy. But it's more of a reminder, because the chances are excellent I will forget that. Are you stuck? You're stuck, aren't you? You're stuck. That tractor's stuck. Why is that tractor? Is it broken? Oh, it's broken. There we go. Fixed it. Okay, somebody go fix the truck. All right, slam that into pause mode for me there. Penge has one. Okay, so I've hit your RimWorld link. You would get a %. Never click links because I just look up the games on Steam. I know, most people don't. Most people don't. But yeah, if you have like nothing better to do with your life, Sally Cat, at least send me a reminder, because it's not so much that I'm not a big boy and I can't look that sort of thing up myself, but I will completely forget 5 minutes after I'm done with this. Only profits if they join and buy a monthly bundle. Ooh, that sounds meh. I don't know. And you know what? I'm open to ideas. So if I click your RimWorld link, you would get a percentage of my purchase. No, I don't get anything, Hurley. I don't get squat from that. And boy, did you pick the wrong game for that. RimWorld takes care of RimWorld. All right, RimWorld don't take care of anyone else, and I like him for that. It's in Discord. Thank you. I will check that out. Possibly not today because of my day's kind of wrapping up here, but definitely tomorrow. Anyway, guys, I'm going to check out. I'm going to let you guys get on with far more important things to do with the rest of your day than doing this nonsense. Watching me not fail at Farm Manager 2021. And I just want to remind everyone, in case anyone was confused, this was not Starfield. Okay, this was not Starfield. Okay, I know it might look like it to some, but this was not Starfield. This was Farm Manager 2021. We will do obviously more RimWorld again next week, and I will not receive a penny for it, partly. And then we'll do some more Farm Manager 2021 next Saturday. And in the meantime, I've got to figure out how I'm going to make all of these upgrades work somehow. Oh, all of these upgrades work. Somehow it will all come together in the next couple of weeks. But guys, thank you so very, very, very much for coming by. I genuinely enjoy doing every second of this. Every second. So I'll let you get on with your weekend. Thank you again for coming by, and I will see you later. And indeed, head over to Glenn's channel and watch his stream if you want to check out what an affiliate link looks like and works like. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much. Goodbye, and good